Welcome back to Learning to Be Prepared. Today we're doing another bag review by Vanquest. This one's a little different than what we normally review. This is going to be a messenger bag and it's called the Envoy 2.0. Now this messenger bag is like a messenger bag on steroids. If you're looking for organization and ease of carry, this is going to be the bag for you. And if you have the opinion that all messenger bags are off the wall, this one's going to change your mind. Whether you're in an urban area, an office area, it's going to fit your needs. So stand by and we're going to do an in-depth review of the inside of the bag and also a view of a very special strap that you have the availability to get for this bag. Most of us are used to a backpack such as just Falconeer 27. And one reason we like these backpacks as much as we do is that we have two shoulder straps that make it very easy to carry. It feels secure, it feels tight, it feels like we're going to school or going to the office. But sometimes a backpack just doesn't fit what we need for our specific tasks for the day. So if you don't want to carry a backpack, you don't want to look student-ish, and maybe you want to pose that look of a businessman, but you need the ability to slash it up quickly and take off, you're going to like what the Messenger 2.0 has to offer with the available strap called the GT Cobra, and we're going to show you that right now so that you can see why this bag may be the bag for you. Okay guys, so you've been asking, why is this messenger bag unique and how does it wear like a backpack? Well, this is the unique thing. Vanquest has come out with a strap that you can purchase separate from the bag. The cost of that is going to be $45, and what that does for you is it allows you to wear the bag high and tight as if you were a regular backpack. If you're riding a motorcycle or a bicycle, or if you happen to need to take off running while you're wearing your bag, they have this strap on the front of it. It hangs nice and neat when you're wearing it as a messenger bag, but as soon as you need to slash it, it's a simple pull, and now the bag is going to ride high and tight so that you don't have to worry about this bag slinging around. And this again is going to be the GT Cobra strap, and I highly recommend this. In fact, I almost like wearing this better than I do the regular strap, because when you don't want to wear it as a backpack style pack, all you need to do is take this strap, lift it up, and it comes right back down. So if you want to get into this pack like a regular messenger bag, you have this top zipper and you're going to be able to reach in to get your CCW, to get items out of your pack. Whatever you need to do, you have the freedom to do that. And that's what makes it unique. It's a messenger bag, and at the same time, with the pull of the strap, it's hands-free, folks. And this makes this bag very, very capable of doing anything you need it to do. So now that we've gone over this GT Cobra strap, let's go ahead and go back inside and we're going to do an in-depth look at the bag itself. Stand by, guys. Okay guys, we're back to do a tabletop review of the Envoy 2.0. Multiple pockets on this bad boy. There are pockets that you will be finding days after you own the bag. So what Vanquest has done is they've taken a messenger bag and they've made it tactical, but at the same time they've made it to where you can use it in the regular office environment or any other environment that you're going to really need stability, material that is going to last you, and organizational possibilities that are just unlimited, really. So the first thing you'll notice on the top of the bag is that they have two handles. And these handles are the most comfortable handles I think I've ever had on any brand of backpacks. Vanquest has these on multiple packs and they are so soft, they don't dig into your hands, they provide just enough cushion. But yet at the same time, they're not too bulky. So as we looked at earlier, it does have a strap. And for the purpose of the tabletop review, I've gone ahead and put on the regular strap that comes with the backpack. The messenger bag. So if I turn this bag around, you're going to notice that the strap almost comes outward as an angle. That way when you wear it over your shoulder, it's going to be very, very comfortable. And it also gives you a secondary strap that while the main strap is across your chest, this will come around your waist kind of up high and snap in, kind of like that. And that's going to give you stability just in case you need to walk quickly or run with this on. It's going to keep it from moving left and right near as much. When you look at the front of the pack, the first thing you're going to notice is you have twin pockets on top. And these pockets are all the way down to here, okay? Inside this one, for an example, I keep a pair of gloves. That way I can just reach in and get them out very quickly, depending on what the weather is or what I'm doing. When you close that zipper, you have the second one here. And here I just have one of my pouches that I keep all my electronic cables in. And it fits perfectly right here. One of the things that I've been using this messenger bag for is a seat bag when I'm at work. This bag has 2 clips, and as with all Vanquest bags, these things are heavy duty. They're not going to break on you near as easily as some other brands. It has a Velcro closure, so it's a double closure. You have that Velcro along with the clamps. Now, interestingly enough, when you roll this back, it literally almost has a rolling capability. And so when you're using this in a car, if you only want to have this open enough to get into these organizational capabilities on the front, you don't have to throw this whole thing backwards. It has a very gentle, very relaxed fit right here. Now, if you do want to continue opening the pack, you simply do that and you're good. Now, if you've noticed, when I hold this pack up, it has these little wings like right on the inside between the side of the bag and the top. When this thing is closed, these little wings help keep dirt and water and different debris from getting in the bag, and it keeps your valuables from falling out of the corners of the bag as well. It's just another touch that Vanquest did that goes above and beyond what was called for. I really like that option. And while we have the lid down at the moment, I want to show you that you have a very interesting 2-way zipper right here. And this allows you to reach into your pack to get something out without having to completely undo the snaps and pull out the Velcro. If you're using a CCW, you can put your CCW inside here using the hook and loop, reach your hand in there, grab out your CCW, and you're good to go. So this top zipper provides a lot of options as well. Also, you have some MOLLE on the outside and on the top here. If you have some things you want to hang on there, maybe you want to hang a little Grimlock here so you can hang something down from it. You've got those different possibilities as well. Okay guys, probably one of the best things about this bag if you're using it for office use or in the car, and that's the administration section. So when you lift this up here, you're going to have another whole section of organizational possibilities. Over here you have your pen holders. You have a hidden pocket here that is Velcroed. So when this is closed, it's very difficult to even see that it exists. So the nice thing about that is if you want to put your wallet or your keys in there, it'll be harder for someone else to locate. You have another pocket on the front here, and this has the high orange visibility on the inside like the rest of the pack. Over here on this side, you're going to have another pocket, but it's going to be one that kind of pulls away from the bag. It has some extra material on the sides to help it to expand outward. And for an example, in here, I have one of the Vanquest EDC organizers. And there's plenty of room just to slip this little guy right in there and to close that up. And again, right above that, you've got one large pocket with the high visibility orange once again, just showing you that there truly are pockets all over this. When you turn this pack around, they have a zipper right here. That's so that if you don't want to use this secondary strap, it simply comes off of here, like so. And down on the bottom, all you have to do is just take it out of the little loop right there. That's going to come right off, fold it up. Unzip it, and they've got their own little zipper right there for it. And just close it right up. Okay? So that's going to be a nice little feature as well to store that extra strap. Another thing you're going to notice right on the back is it has a little section right there so that you can put this over your luggage when you're traveling. This right here, your little pull-up handle from the baggage underneath it. That way when you tilt your baggage, this bag is going to stay there. You have another pocket back here. And as you can see, it's going to be lined with a high orange visibility. And that's going to be very, very nice ripstop fabric in here as well. So moving back around to the side, you have plenty of MOLLE. Also, when you want to change out these straps, as you saw earlier, we had the GT Cobra strap. To change these straps out, it's very easy. They have a 3-way holder, and the strap just slips right off. The other nice thing about this is you can change this pack to a left or right side, whichever works best for you. Now, as we move back to the front, we've already seen the double pockets. We see more MOLLE right across the front here. And the interesting thing about this is it's covered with Velcro, so you can put your morale patches, a nameplate, whatever you'd like to put there, you have that option. Now, there's not a tremendous amount of that, but that's also a good thing because they don't want this pack looking too tactical, too military-ish when you're out in public. You want to blend in, but people are not going to realize what lies underneath the lid of this bag. And that's the vision of Vanquest, is to be able to meet all of your needs, whether tactical or just business, but at the same time, it's not going to cause problems when you walk by other people. So we're going to go ahead and open up this pack one more time. And inside, they have an optional organizer. This optional organizer is $39.99, and you're just going to pull it out like that. The reason you see me tugging on it just a little is because under here, it's going to have this Velcro right here, this hook and loop, and that's also on the bottom of the bag. So when you put it in and do like that, it's going to stay put. Now this organizer also has 2 handles, so if you needed, you could carry this separately if you wanted. Now this organizer has 2 zippers on both sides of it, and each of these zippers have hook and loop inside there as well. So if we turn it around, we have 2 other zipper tools, and likewise you have it here. Now inside here I have an extra divider. Now if you're wondering what these dividers are for, let me show you that right now. We're going to go ahead and close the zipper. Inside here, just to give you an idea how I've set this up, and you can do it however you want, but I have my food, or my survival pouch right here. I have my food pouch. Next, I have my EDC organizer. And in here I have a trauma kit. Now the reason I have it set up like this is, as I mentioned earlier, I think, I use this as a seat bag in the car when I'm at work. And I wanted to have a trauma kit with me to cover any type of major thing that might happen with the type of work that I do. Okay, so now let's take a look inside this organizer. You're going to see that you have hook and loop on both sides. And if you're not familiar with what hook and loop is, that's going to be very similar, basically like Velcro. And a lot of these pouches, they're going to have the hook on the back of them. If you have like one of these little optional things that Vanquest has called a mole air. And that's going to be kind of like the hard part of the Velcro. And on the inside, the soft loop is going to be on the sides. And so when you have pouches, you stick them in there, and whether it's a universal holster, a flashlight holder, whatever it might be, it provides you a way to organize in a way that you're really customizing the bag to fit your particular needs. Inside this one, it's going to come with 3 of these dividers. These dividers come out just like that. You have Velcro on both sides. So when you want to use this, you stick it in, and wherever you want that organizational panel, you just stick it in there and you're done. So let's go ahead and set this aside, and we're going to get back into the pack itself. Inside the pack, you're going to see that you have Velcro pockets on each side of the front of the pack here. Okay, you're going to have a large area right through here. And this actually holds a tremendous amount of stuff, guys. In the back, you have a place to store a large laptop. And when you don't want to use this, or when the laptop is in there, you fold this strap over and connect it. And that way it keeps this closed just a little bit. So if it falls over, you got a little bit of protection so your laptop just doesn't, you know, slip out. Also on this back panel here, you're going to have two more pockets. These pockets do not have Velcro on them, but by the way that they're stitched in, they naturally kind of have a closed form on them. So when you stick something in there and you turn the bag up, they're going to stay pretty much closed position. So you don't have to worry too much about these hanging low and getting in your way when you put your hands in and out of the bag. And when you put your modules inside here, or your notebooks or books or whatever you might be using, they don't usually get caught on these. So that's a nice little feature. On the bottom, you're going to see the hook and loop functionality on the bottom. And again, that's going to be for the organizer. That's why that's in there. Okay, guys. Well, this has been a quick review of the Envoy 2.0. And the more you look at this pack, you're going to notice that there's just pockets galore. I think that if you're looking for something that looks a little bit more professional than a backpack, but yet you don't want to go to the old-fashioned leather pouch or anything like that, I think this is going to be a good option for you. And if you don't want to use it as a briefcase or a messenger bag per se, it does work very well as a seat bag. Now, I've been using this bag for about 4 weeks now, and it really does work nicely in the car. And if you use your imagination, I can only imagine what other ways that you're going to come up with ways to use this. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great night.